Would you like a free lunch with your Covered California enrollment today? Or perhaps a savings plan for your newborn? Hello, I am Kevin Canals of InsureMeKevin.com, an independent health insurance agent, and also a Covered California certified health insurance agent. And Covered California has announced an initiative called Beyond Covered, where they will be facilitating a grocery card debit program and a savings account program for newborns for Covered California enrolled households. So this is fairly large, and Covered California is not actually doing the enrollments. They are providing the names of households to an organization to facilitate the actual eligibility determinations and enrollment into these programs. So they have laudable goals, and you may be eligible. Let's look at the Beyond Covered Grocery Card Debit program. So to be eligible for this grocery card debit program, Covered California will identify people that have chronic illnesses as designated in different healthcare claims, and individuals and families with incomes stated on the Covered California application that is below 250% of the federal poverty level. And then once those people are identified, those households, they are sent to an organization that will reach out to them to see if they are eligible. For the grocery card debit program, you will have to answer certain questions. It's kind of a survey, like, have you experienced food insecurity in the last year where you didn't believe you were able to buy groceries? You'd run out of money for groceries for you and your family for the month. Those sorts of issues. But what it kind of looks like if we have a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children, if the estimated income in Covered California is less than $78,000, which is 250% of the federal poverty level for 2024, that household would more than likely be sent over to the organization to see if they would be interested and eligible to participate in the grocery card program. These invitations will be sent out in February of 2025, and they may be by phone, email, or text message. And then people that are interested can create an account with this organization. Only one adult in the household can be the designated contact for it, so you can't have 2 adults making 2 accounts. It's just one individual. And then the program is going to be on a first come, first serve basis, because the program funds are limited, and when they run out of money, I guess they will stop accepting new members. So the way it's going to work, like we've seen in many other programs, is that there will be a debit card issued, and it'll be prepaid. It'll be good for 12 months, and every month they will load a new amount onto the card to be used. Some households may receive a lump sum payment on the debit card, and that may be having to do with Covered California, and sometimes people have fluctuating incomes. Sometimes they come into the program later in the year, or they leave the program, but you must be enrolled in a Covered California health plan. And it is based on the tax household, the family size that is listed on the tax return of the primary tax filer. So within that 4-person household of $78,000, the adults would be on Covered California with private health insurance. The children would be Medi-Cal. However, if there's 4 people in the household, then there will be a debit card amount for 4 people. So, and it is $80 per month per member. So that's over $300 a month to buy food for the household. Now, the approved funds can be used for, fresh fruits and vegetables, meat and dairy, packaged foods, ready-to-eat meals, canned foods, baby food and formula, and non-alcoholic drinks. Prohibited food purchases with a debit card are alcohol, tobacco, other gift cards, and non-food items. And if someone does attempt to buy those prohibited items, the card may be discontinued. Other program notes that, the households must be active in covered California. Only one member can be enrolled in the program. Families can withdraw from the program at any time. Of course, if you leave covered California, gain employer-sponsored health insurance, that would terminate the program. The grocery program benefits are not taxable income because they are considered a health plan benefit. And we've seen that with Medicare Advantage plans that offer debit cards for over-the-counter pharmacy and also retail food programs. So the participation in the grocery program will not affect CalFresh or SNAP enrollment. And the reloadable debit cards can be used at numerous grocery stores, but not at liquor stores. The program funds are limited and are available on that first come, first serve basis. And you may be wondering, where is the money coming from for this grocery card debit program? Taxpayer money? No. Several years ago, Covered California created the Quality Transformation Initiative. And what it does is it is measuring the performance of the health plans within certain areas. And there's certain benchmark levels. And they're measuring the health plans to see how well they do on controlling perhaps high blood pressure, cholesterol, colorectal cancer screening, diabetes, childhood immunizations. And so as these health plans have reported their results and they're measuring against the benchmarks, if they are below what they need to be, they are penalized. So they have to pay Covered California for not meeting their benchmark standards. It's all kind of technical, but anyhow, over the years, these fees, these penalties, have developed a pot of money, a fund of money that Covered California can use to help transform the health care of their enrolled members. And getting proper nutrition, being able to eat and not starving, is a good health care goal. Now, the organization that is administering the program is called Forward. And Covered California really emphasizes they are not enrolling people into the program. They're not determining someone's eligibility. Covered California is providing the names of the households that may be eligible for the programs, and they're providing the money. But this organization Forward is doing all of the eligibility screening, helping people create accounts, sending out the debit cards, reloading the debit cards with the money, and tracking the program. That is their role, not Covered California. And this Forward organization is also involved in the Beyond Covered Child Savings Program that Covered California is also funding. And again, families who have newborns, that information is sent to Forward, and then that organization contacts these families to see if they would like to enroll in the Child Savings Account program. And it is directed at children who are 2 years of age and younger and enrolled in Covered California health plans. You do need to create, if you're eligible, a CalKids account, and the children must be born in California. Now, to earn money for the CalKids account to be deposited, the child must meet certain milestones or go through certain steps. And every time a step is met, obviously with the parents' help, money is deposited into the CalKids account in that child's name. And some of the steps are just creating a CalKids account is worth $150 deposit. And then many of the milestones or steps to receive money are based on primary care visits and vaccinations. So, at 6 months of age, it's $100 if you have your 6-month checkup and get the vaccines. And the vaccines are like polio, mumps, measles and rubella, flu shots, and there's a few other vaccines that once you provide documentation to the program that the vaccine has been administered, then they deposit money into the CalKids account. And then that is their money. And then it obviously is kind of controlled by the parent, but CalKids, it is for the child so that when they graduate high school, they will have some money to go either into college or vocational school and certain things that they can use the money on. So that's kind of a nice thing. You may be contacted by this organization called Forward about the toddler savings account program Beyond Covered, or for the grocery debit card program Beyond Covered. And it's up to you if you want to investigate it further to see if you qualify. I think the food insecurity program is very good because a lot of people, especially in really high cost areas where rent is really nasty, you got to make your rent and then hopefully you have enough money left over to put food on the table. So if you are contacted in the next month about participating, it is because Covered California has determined you may be eligible based on your household income as reported to Covered California, and that information has been sent to Forward. And then you can investigate it and see if you want to participate. There's a lot of information. I will have a blog post on Beyond Covered on my website that has some information. Covered California has websites with lots of frequently asked questions so you can learn more about it. I will do my best to answer any questions or comments that you may leave down below, but Covered California probably seems to have the best information on all of this. So for insuremekevin.com, I'm Kevin Knaus.